Hey, it's Fred Sweet, and thanks for tuning in to Guitar Media's 18-watt Plexi video series. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 1969 Gibson SG Custom and this 1968 model 1973. Please stay tuned at the end of the video. We'll be going over voltages and EL84 type amp behavior. Welcome to the voltages and EL84 type amp behavior section of this video. After playing roughly 5 to 10 vintage Marshall 20-watt heads, as well as a vintage copper panel Vox AC30 and a couple of 18-watt amps, I noticed that these EL84 amps all seem to have one thing in common here in the States. Playing them here in the States, they seem to just want to run hot. So we've seen slight cases of red plating all the way up into extreme cases of output tube red plating, and that is when the plate in the center of the tube is glowing hot red and you can turn the lights off and check it. And so the first thing you want to look at is your output transformer's voltage selection. On the vintage Vox amps, they have a 115 volt selection. And the vintage Marshall head, some of them have a 110 and a 120. You want to make sure that you're running really actually slightly under whatever the selection is. So a great thing you can do is get a variac and just roll it down to, like, say 110. If you're on the 115 selection, that should get your amp running nice and cool and in a safe zone. And really, there's a small window there of the safe zone and what sounds good, so you can kind of tweak it into that window. And if you notice any drops in volume or funny sounds, this may be a sign of your output tube failing. Of course, a lot of times a failed output tube is white, and so if your tube's white, you know it's no good. Discontinue use of it. So yeah, any funny sounds, discontinue use of the amp. Get it checked out immediately. Alright, thanks for watching, and check our channel for our latest videos.